June 7th, 2014.
Yeah.
And how long did y'all date?
Little over
A little over 2 years.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, we had been best friends since like 6th grade. So basically the whole time we were dating, it was like, he was my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of did regular couple stuff. I don't know if there's anything
Just
special.
went on dates, hung out. No, he texted me like the week before he broke up with me, and I was on vacation. He was like, "Hey, I think we need to take a break." And it was, at least for me, it was kind of like out of nowhere, because I thought we were doing fine. I was just on vacation, and then he was like, "I need to take a break." So I was like, "Okay."
I think we had a 2 or 3 day break right before we broke up.
Yeah, as soon as I got back from vacation, that's when he did things.
Well, most of the time throughout the relationship, since I've always been pretty social, I would always ask myself, like, would this make Kendall mad or not? And going into senior year, I didn't want to have to be asking myself if this would make anybody mad. Plus, I mean, some of the stuff that I did wasn't fair to her to begin with, so I just wanted to be able to hang out with my friends and not have to like hurt her or lie to her about it and stuff like that. So it was just better if it just ended. Probably during the break. For a while during our short little 2 day break, I wasn't big on breaking up. I didn't like officially make the decision till like that morning when I just decided it would be better for both of us. But probably over the break when I was with some of my friends and stuff, and we were just hanging out, and I was just having a good time, and I realized that like the only way I could do this is if I just don't ever say anything about it, and I wanted to be able to do that throughout senior year, so that was probably the breaking point.
I mean, I thought everything was fine until he was like, "I want to take a break." And so that for me, I was just kind of like, well, I mean, I would rather it end than him lie to me again.
Is there any part of your side of the story that we haven't heard?
There were multiple times, like, in our relationship that he would lie to me and go hang out with people who he told me he wasn't going to hang out with.
Yeah.
He would just, like, go out to dinner with girls.
That was once. Most of the time when it came to not telling her about hanging out with people, it was usually, like, in a group situation. I just knew, like, if I told her that a girl was there or something like that, then I would just
Lie.
have to
You know,
answer,
I would get
have to
mad,
answer
and
a
so
lot
he
of
would just
questions. So I
lie
didn't want to have to
about it
answer
and
those questions.
Do it
Rather
anyway.
just hang freely.
I was really upset. I mean, it was a lot of just like weight off my shoulders, like not having to worry about who he was hanging out with all the time and like if he was telling me the truth. But no, I was really upset because like having been dating so long, it was weird, like not having that person to always talk to. But yeah, it was pretty hard on me.
I was pretty upset for like a couple hours, and then I just had like this rush of like freedom, and like I don't know. I felt better because I didn't feel like I had to lie about anything, and I could just do whatever I wanted senior year. Not like nothing against her, but like. I mean, it got rougher eventually.
I'm sure.
I mean, there were some nights I was upset, but
Kendall, how do you feel about this?
Well, considering we dated for over 2 years and I had been best friends with you since 6th grade, that you only were bothered for, a couple hours.
that day, like, I was upset for like a couple hours, and I like talked to my mom about stuff and everything, and then I had some friends come over, and then
Everything was fine.
and then I was
Without
fine.
me.
But then no, like, like there were a couple nights after where I was definitely like, oh, this is something that I would want to talk to her about or stuff like that, and I realized that I couldn't. So, I mean, but like my friends did a good job of stepping up and making sure that like I had somebody to talk to and stuff, so I didn't really ever have the feeling of complete loss because I had some friends that did a great job of helping me out.
We're like kind of friends, I guess.
Yeah, we're like friends, but we don't really talk in person that much. We're like on talking terms to where it's all right to talk. It's kind of awkward still because we're just not that comfortable around each other still, but it's not bad. There's
Yeah.
no hate or anything there.
So when did you break up?
I think it was April, sometime in April,
No. It was like in July. It was over summer.
whatever she said.
It was,
Is April?
yes, it was, because we,
Yeah, it was definitely in summer.
yeah, it was,
Yep, April's not in summer. All right.
yeah, no.
All right.
It was a little after our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
So. Just to be brutally honest from the start, because at the beginning, just a couple little lies add up, and it just becomes a cycle of just. Because I feel like if at the beginning of the relationship I was more honest about who I was hanging out with and stuff, probably towards the end it wouldn't have been a big deal. And then just be more open about certain problems and just talk it out better, because there would be times when we would try to talk something out and it wouldn't really go anywhere and we wouldn't accomplish anything. So just better communication.
I think for me, like, just talking through things better, because I would kind of just jump to conclusions off of things that I heard from friends, which most of the time they were right. But just trying to work it out better and not getting mad so fast. He's really funny. He's like always joking, which I enjoyed. He always made me laugh.
I like her hair.
Oh, that's it? Well, thanks.
I mean, she was always really easy to talk to. She has nice hair. I mean, she's a good personality. One thing that I liked about her is that like that when other people tried to talk to her and stuff like that, she was pretty just like regular with them, and then when she would talk to me, I could tell that there was a difference. So that was one thing that I liked a lot.
There was just like a lot of rumors
Yeah.
that people told me like after we broke up, like about things that he had done when we were dating. And so I don't know, I would just text him and be like, hey, like I get it, like we're over, but like I gotta know like if this is true or not.
Yeah, the worst that, in my opinion, that I ever did was when I just lied about who I was hanging out with, because I didn't want to have to answer certain questions and stuff like that, because I knew there would be questions if I told her who I was hanging out with. But, I mean, the only thing that really bothered me after we broke up is I was accused of cheating. I don't cheat. Like, that's just not me. I've been cheated on before, so I just... One of her friends told her that I cheated on her with, like, this girl that I talked to, like, once while we were dating. So...
That's not true. You went out to eat with her and lied to me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a group of friends though, not by myself. So.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That is so not true.
Yes, it is. I
You're
met
gonna
up
worry
with.
about lying.
No, I met up with people from the softball and baseball game. You remember that?
Yeah, no, you went with her alone, and then
Yeah.
they came later.
So then I was accused of cheating on Kendall. I don't know when, maybe that night, but that definitely never happened. So, I mean, I don't know if she believes if I cheated on her or not, but I know I didn't cheat on her. So that's just not something I would do. I mean, what do you think? Whatever. We're gonna say she doesn't believe it because it's not true. So, I mean,
Okay, do you want to hug it out?
No.
no, I'm alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Handshake?
Hands kind of clammy.
Shut up.
All right.
Okay.